Detoxify your body from microplastics. Surprisingly simple, that is today's topic. Microplastics are everywhere. They are in the air we breathe. They are in the water we drink. They are in the food we eat. And research now shows they are inside us. Scientists have found microplastics in human blood, lungs, and even the brain. These tiny plastic fragments, usually less than 5 millimeters wide, are a hidden danger. They come from plastic bottles, food packaging, clothing fibers, cosmetics, and the breakdown of larger plastic waste. Once they enter, they don't easily leave. They accumulate. They trigger inflammation. They interfere with hormones. They may damage cells. This is alarming. But the good news is this: there are surprisingly simple ways to help your body detox microplastics. In this video, I will explain how microplastics affect your health and the steps you can take today to reduce and remove them. Let's begin with where they come from. Every time you drink from a plastic bottle, microparticles break off and enter the water. A study in environmental science and technology found that bottled water can contain up to 325 microplastic particles per litre. Synthetic clothing like polyester, nylon, and acrylic sheds thousands of fibres when washed. These fibres end up in rivers, oceans, and eventually in seafood, table salt, and even honey. A 2022 study published in Science of the Total Environment showed microplastics in human placenta. That means exposure starts before birth. You cannot escape them fully, but you can lower the load on your body. Now, what happens inside you? Microplastics can move through the gut wall into the bloodstream. They travel to organs. They may accumulate in the brain, liver, kidneys, and reproductive system. Animal studies show microplastics disrupt gut bacteria, impair immune function, and increase oxidative stress. A study in environmental pollution suggested that polystyrene particles can cause neuroinflammation in mice. Another study in PNAS found that nanoplastics may cross the blood-brain barrier. These findings are serious. They raise questions about long-term risks in humans: brain fog, hormone imbalance, low fertility, digestive issues, and chronic inflammation. But here's where hope lies. Your body has natural detox systems. The liver processes toxins, the gut removes waste, the kidneys filter blood. By supporting these systems, you can help your body handle microplastics better. You can also limit new exposure, and you can use nutrition to reduce their impact. Let's look at the simple but powerful steps. First, let's talk about your drinking water. Both tap water and bottled water are actually major sources of microplastics. A study from Orb Media tested tap water samples across the world and found that, wow, 83% contained microplastics. And, bottled water tested even worse. So what can you do? Well, use a water filter, but keep in mind, not all filters work. Standard carbon filters may not actually remove microplastics. Research from Nature Sustainability showed that reverse osmosis and distillation are the most effective methods. Ultrafiltration systems are also helpful. And, if possible, switch to stainless steel or glass bottles instead of plastic. This reduces both your intake of microplastics and, of course, plastic waste. Second, boost your gut health. Why focus on the gut? Because most microplastics enter your body here. A healthy gut barrier can reduce absorption. Soluble fiber is really key. Foods like oats, flax seeds, chia seeds, beans, apples, and psyllium husk actually bind to toxins and carry them out. A 2019 study in Nutrients highlighted that dietary fiber improves elimination of pollutants and supports your gut microbiota. Fermented foods also help a lot. Things like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and miso increase beneficial bacteria. These bacteria support detoxification and strengthen your gut lining. So, a healthy microbiome means less plastic passes into your bloodstream. Third, let's look at sulfur-rich foods. Garlic, onions, leeks, cabbage, and broccoli all contain sulfur compounds like sulforaphane and alliin. These compounds activate detox enzymes in your liver. A 2020 review in Frontiers in Nutrition explained how sulforaphane enhances antioxidant defense and helps eliminate environmental toxins. These foods may also reduce oxidative stress caused by plastics. So, adding them to your daily meals is a pretty powerful step. Fourth, antioxidants. Microplastics increase free radicals and oxidative stress, which honestly isn't great for our bodies. Antioxidants help neutralize this. Vitamin C, vitamin E, polyphenols, and carotenoids are especially important here. Citrus fruits, berries, green tea, turmeric, spinach, and nuts. These all provide these key nutrients. A 2021 study in antioxidants noted that antioxidant-rich diets actually reduce cellular stress and protect DNA from environmental pollutants. Now, this doesn't remove plastics directly, but it does protect your tissues from damage. Fifth, hydration and sweating. Water helps your kidneys flush out waste, and sweating also releases toxins through the skin. A study published in Environmental International found trace amounts of plastic-related chemicals in sweat samples. Regular exercise, a sauna session, or even just brisk walking can really encourage sweating and assist your body's detox process. Sixth, reduce plastic contact in food. Heating food in plastic containers increases leaching, which is something most people don't realize. A food additives and contaminants study showed that microwaving plastic actually releases microplastic and chemical additives. So it's better to use glass, ceramic, or stainless steel for heating and storage. And avoid putting plastic wrap directly on hot food. Try to choose fresh produce over packaged snacks when you can. Small choices really do matter. Seventh, omega-3 fatty acids. These are found in fish like salmon and sardines, and also in flax seeds and walnuts. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation and protect cell membranes. A review in Nutrients emphasized omega-3s as being protective against environmental pollutants. This may actually help counteract the inflammatory effects of plastics in your tissues. Eighth, herbal and natural binders. Some studies suggest that chlorella, spirulina, and activated charcoal may bind toxins in the gut. A 2020 review in Molecules reported that chlorella can absorb heavy metals and pollutants. Research on microplastics specifically is emerging, but early evidence is promising. These supplements should be taken with caution and professional guidance, but they may support detox. Let's go deeper into gut health, because this is your frontline defense. The gut lining is like a filter. A healthy lining keeps harmful particles out. A damaged lining, sometimes called leaky gut, lets them in. Microplastics can worsen gut permeability, but nutrients like zinc, glutamine, and probiotics help repair it. A nutrient study in 2021 found that glutamine strengthens gut barrier function. Probiotic strains like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium restore balance. So, foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables are not just good for digestion, they are part of your defense against plastics. Another important point, Fiber doesn't just sweep toxins out, it also feeds gut bacteria. When bacteria ferment fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids. These compounds heal the gut lining, reduce inflammation, and strengthen immunity. So, when you eat beans, oats, or flax seeds, you are giving your gut army the tools to fight back. Let's look at the liver. The liver is your main detox organ. It works in two phases. Phase 1 breaks down toxins. Phase 2 makes them water-soluble for elimination. Microplastics can overload this system. Supporting the liver is critical. Foods like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, garlic, and turmeric stimulate detox enzymes. Milk thistle, an herb, is also known for protecting liver cells. A review in Journal of Herbal Medicine showed milk thistle supports detoxification and reduces oxidative stress in liver tissue. A strong liver means better clearance of plastic-related chemicals. Now consider your kidneys. They filter 50 gallons of blood every day. Hydration keeps them working. If you are dehydrated, toxins concentrate. Drinking clean, filtered water throughout the day ensures constant flushing. Herbal teas like dandelion tea and green tea also support kidney detox. Green tea, in particular, provides catechins that reduce oxidative stress. We must also discuss the brain. Research is showing that nanoplastics, smaller than microplastics, can cross the blood-brain barrier. That means they may accumulate in brain tissue. A study in PNAS, published in 2022, confirmed this in animal models. Potential risks include inflammation, oxidative damage, and cognitive decline. Protecting the brain requires antioxidants and anti-inflammatory nutrients. Curcumin from turmeric, resveratrol from grapes, and omega-3 fatty acids are brain protective. Regular exercise also increases blood flow and supports brain detox pathways like the glymphatic system, which clears waste during sleep. This brings us to sleep. Sleep is when the body clears toxins from the brain. Poor sleep reduces this clearance. A study in Science in 2013 showed the glymphatic system is more active during deep sleep. To support detox, aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep in a dark, cool room. Try to avoid screens before bed. This simple step may help your brain remove not just proteins like beta amyloid, but also plastic fragments. Let's not forget the role of stress. Chronic stress weakens the immune system and slows detox. Cortisol, the stress hormone, alters gut function and increases permeability. Mind-body practices like meditation, yoga, and deep breathing reduce stress and indirectly support detoxification. Now, imagine combining all these. You filter your water, you eat oats, you eat flax seeds, you eat beans daily, you include garlic, you include onions, you include broccoli, you drink green tea, you sweat regularly, you avoid heating food in plastic, you sleep deeply, and you manage stress. Each step alone helps. Together, they form a powerful shield. They lower your plastic burden. They protect your organs. They reduce inflammation. They strengthen detox pathways. And all of these steps are surprisingly simple. By now, you may wonder, can you ever eliminate microplastics completely? The answer is no. The environment is saturated with them. But you don't need to panic. The goal is not perfection. The goal is reduction. By lowering daily intake and supporting your body's detox systems, you reduce the risks dramatically. You give your body a fighting chance, and you take control of something that seems uncontrollable. Now let us go deeper into daily practices. You already know the basics. Filter your water, eat fiber, and avoid heating food in plastic. But what if you want to push your detox one step further? Let's look at advanced yet simple strategies that can help you remove microplastics from your body more effectively. Start with your morning routine. Instead of drinking water from a plastic bottle, fill a glass or stainless steel bottle with filtered water the night before. Add a slice of lemon. This not only hydrates, but also supports liver detox with vitamin C and citric acid. A study in Nutrients 2020 confirmed that vitamin C reduces oxidative stress and improves liver function. One small habit change in the morning can have lasting effects. Next, focus on your meals. Every plate should have 3 components: fiber, antioxidants, and sulfur-rich vegetables. For example, oats with chia seeds and berries for breakfast, lentil soup with garlic and onions for lunch, steamed broccoli with fish or beans for dinner. These combinations provide soluble fiber to bind toxins, antioxidants to neutralize free radicals, and sulfur to activate liver enzymes. Research in Frontiers in Environmental Science showed that dietary fiber lowers toxin absorption in the gut, while cruciferous vegetables boost detox enzymes. Simple foods can act like medicine. Another habit is mindful cooking. Avoid non-stick pans coated with Teflon, as they can release microplastics and PFAS or forever chemicals. Use cast iron, stainless steel, or ceramic cookware. Store leftovers in glass containers. Replace plastic cutting boards with bamboo or wood, since microplastic fragments can shed when knives cut on plastic. Every small swap lowers the microplastic load. Let's talk about supplements. While diet is primary, some natural supplements may help. Chlorella and spirulina are microalgae shown to bind pollutants. A 2020 review in Molecules found that chlorella reduces dioxins and heavy metals in animals. Though studies on microplastics are limited, the mechanism is promising. Activated charcoal is another option. It absorbs chemicals and toxins in the gut, but it must be used carefully and not long-term, as it can reduce nutrient absorption. Milk thistle, rich in silymarin, protects liver cells and boosts regeneration. A meta-analysis in phytotherapy research supported its role in reducing toxin-induced liver stress. These supplements are not magic bullets, but they add another layer of defense. Now let's consider movement. Exercise does more than build muscle. It boosts circulation, enhances sweating, and activates lymphatic flow. The lymphatic system is like your body's waste highway. Unlike blood, it has no pump. It depends on movement. A brisk walk, light jogging, or yoga keeps it active. Sweating releases plastic-related chemicals. A study in Environmental International 2019 found phthalates and BPA excreted in sweat. That means regular sweating is not just good for fitness, it helps detox. Breathing also matters. Indoor air contains microplastic fibers from carpets, furniture, and clothing. A study in Environmental Science and Technology showed that the average adult inhales thousands of plastic fibers per day. Air purifiers with HEPA filters reduce exposure. Ventilating your home using natural fabrics and vacuuming with HEPA-equipped cleaners lowers indoor plastics. Breathing clean air reduces the microplastic burden on your lungs. Let's not ignore the mind-body connection. Stress directly affects detox. Chronic stress actually weakens gut barrier integrity and increases toxin absorption. And cortisol, that stress hormone, changes the microbiome. But practices like meditation, tai chi, or even just 5 minutes of deep breathing can lower stress hormones. Lower cortisol means stronger gut and liver function, and that means, well, better protection against plastics. Another hidden factor is sleep. We already mentioned the glymphatic system in part 1, but how do you optimize it? A consistent sleep schedule, a dark room, and magnesium-rich foods like bananas and almonds can really deepen rest. A study in Nutrients, 2021, showed magnesium improves sleep quality. Better sleep equals stronger brain detox. This is crucial since nanoplastics can reach the brain. You may wonder, how fast can you see results? The truth is, detox is gradual. You won't feel plastics leaving your body instantly, but over weeks and months, you will notice less fatigue, better digestion, clearer skin, and improved focus. These are signs your detox systems are working better. Remember, this is not about a one-time cleanse. This is about lifestyle. Long-term habits matter more than short-term fads. Let's visualize the strategy. Step 1. Limit intake by avoiding bottled water, plastic cooking, and synthetic fabrics. Step 2. Support removal with fiber, antioxidants, sulfur foods, and hydration. Step 3. Boost detox pathways with exercise, sweating, deep sleep, and stress management. Step 4. Optional supplements like chlorella, spirulina, and milk thistle. Together, this creates a cycle of protection and repair. And here's the empowering part. It's surprisingly simple. You don't need expensive detox kits. You don't need extreme fasting. You don't need complicated protocols. The solution is in your kitchen, your lifestyle, and your daily choices. Science is showing us that the body has powerful self-cleaning systems. All you need to do is support them. Now, let us bring everything together into one clear action plan. You have learned where microplastics come from, how they enter the body, and the damage they may cause. You have also learned how fiber, sulfur foods, antioxidants, clean water, sweating, and sleep all play a role in removing and reducing them. But knowledge only matters when you put it into practice. So let me give you a simple step-by-step plan that you can follow starting today. Step 1. Clean water. Make it a rule to only drink filtered water. Use reverse osmosis, distillation, or ultrafiltration if you can. Store water in glass or stainless steel bottles. Avoid plastic bottles. This single step will cut down a huge portion of your daily plastic intake. Step 2. Fiber every day. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber. Choose oats, beans, chia seeds, flax seeds, and apples. These bind toxins and sweep them out of the gut. Add a small portion of fiber to every meal. This builds a natural filter inside your body. Step 3. Sulfur-rich vegetables. Garlic, onions, leeks, cabbage, kale, and broccoli should be part of your weekly routine. Try to include at least 1 serving of cruciferous vegetables daily. These foods trigger liver detox enzymes and strengthen antioxidant defenses. Step 4. Antioxidants and omega-3s. Eat citrus fruits, berries, green leafy vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Drink green tea or add turmeric to your meals. Eat fatty fish like sardines or salmon twice a week, or add flax seeds and walnuts if you prefer plant-based sources. These nutrients shield your cells from plastic-related oxidative stress. Step 5. Avoid plastic contact. Do not microwave in plastic containers. Do not place hot food in plastic wrap. Switch to glass or ceramic storage. Replace plastic cutting boards with wood or bamboo. Cook with stainless steel or cast iron pans. Each swap lowers your exposure. Step 6. Sweat daily. Walk, jog, or do yoga. If possible, use a sauna or steam bath. Even light exercise that makes you sweat helps. Sweat carries out toxic chemicals, including some plastic-related compounds. Hydrate well to support this process. Step 7. Sleep and stress. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours in a dark and quiet room. This activates the glymphatic system in your brain, which clears waste. Reduce stress with deep breathing, meditation, or gentle stretching. Lower stress hormones support detox and gut health. Optional step 8. Natural supplements. If needed, you can add chlorella, spirulina, or milk thistle under professional guidance. These are not replacements for diet, but may provide extra support in binding pollutants and protecting the liver. When you look at this plan, it may feel like many steps. But see it this way, it is not a strict program, it is a lifestyle. Replace plastic bottles with glass, add oats and chia seeds to breakfast, cook with garlic and broccoli, sip green tea, walk for 30 minutes, sleep deeply. These are simple choices, and together they build a shield against microplastics. Now, let us be honest, you cannot remove every single particle of plastic from your body. You cannot live in a bubble, but you can reduce the load. You can support your organs. You can protect your cells, and that makes a huge difference. Studies show that people who eat fiber-rich, antioxidant-rich diets and drink clean water have lower toxin levels and stronger immune systems. That means fewer risks of inflammation, better energy, better focus, and long-term health. Think of it like cleaning your house. Dust always comes back. But if you sweep and ventilate daily, it never builds up into a mess. Your body works the same way. Microplastics are the dust of our modern world. You cannot escape them, but you can stop them from taking over. And that is surprisingly simple. So here is my final message for you. Take action now. Do not wait for science to tell us every detail about microplastics. The evidence already shows they are inside us and causing harm. But the evidence also shows that simple daily habits can reduce their impact. Choose glass over plastic, eat fiber and cruciferous vegetables, drink green tea, move, sweat, sleep, and breathe deeply. Support your liver and gut. Small steps repeated daily will transform your health. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. The world needs this knowledge. The more people know, the stronger we all become. Together, we can protect our bodies and our future from the hidden threat of microplastics. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.